Demo jump. Okay. Hello and welcome to Demo Jump. Let's watch some Warsaw eSport fast action stuff. We have a game on WDM5 between Ultrono and Delirium. Thanks to both players for a good show. It's always a splendid sort of thing to watch the battles on WDM5. So, let's take it from the top.
Get ready to fight. 3, 2,
Ultrono playing beta.
fight.
With the rockets, unable to switch to them. This happens. He doesn't want to give away any further information. Delirium, they run directly into each other. Ooh, and almost would that have killed? Yes, it would have. So almost Delirium is able to leap gracefully over a rocket here with 5 health onto the Mega. Very, very near miss. These things happen. Stacks looking okay. Delirium lacking lasers. Ultrono with all the weapons. Bad weapon switch perhaps by Ultrono, but that's okay. He gets the Mega and the damage. The yellow's up. They leave it? Yes. Delirium wants the damage on the red. He doesn't fall. He does fall at the end. So Delirium, with very nice movement there, is able to stay up and then almost stay up again. So he doubles back when he sees the armor not taken. Maybe I will take that after all. Maybe Ultrono left it for me. But Ultrono comes to take it, and Delirium is unable to stay out of the pit, giving Ultrono the yellow. So, a delay by Ultrono pushes Delirium out of position, I would say. Delirium not doing so well here. Needs rockets, needs lasers, but... Wow, almost makes it work, huh? When you don't have much, what you have is your moves, and he's always got those. So, great flying around here. I mean, look at this. How are you going to stop that? He's all over you. It's really nice. Very nice try by Delirium there to rocket rush Ultrono. Ultrono able to defend. And in time for the red. Red into yellow. So Delirium in trouble. Needs armor. Ultrono missing the finish and goes for a riot gun kill when I think rockets would have just worked much better. So, yep, just use rockets there. Okay. Delirium stays alive. There's a Mega standing. He's going to go for it, and Ultrono's out of position. So is there a wrong turn here after the kill? Yeah, let's see what he does. Well, that's about as fast as you can go to the Mega. Now, even though he doesn't get the Mega, he does get a great spam on that rocket launcher, or riot gun. So, it's fine. Delirium is actually still behind. Ultrono with that rocket, really getting what he needed to do done. Now, Ultrono better, he has the weapons. Delirium does not go upper. So he's early for that red. He thought it was clear. He was thinking about a move to upper, but he decides to check red. You could easily just ride that up, but he wants to stay lower. Now Ultrono is able to capitalize. No, it's a great fight by Delirium. How does he win that so convincingly? It's just better rockets. So they start with even stack, but 2 directs from Ultrono. Do they start with even stack? 1. All right, so in addition to 2 rockets from Delirium, it's Ultrono's own rocket that damages him and gives Delirium a frag. So better rockets from Delirium as they meet. For the second time, they crash into each other directly with rockets. Interesting. A little lag from Delirium. Ultrono escapes. Delirium's got a green if he can get to it, which he will. Ultrono farming does not punish the green. Don't know that it would have been safe. Now, that seems mistaken for sure. There's nothing up. There's no reason to be out here. He has rockets. Well, maybe he wants damage, but he's got a much worse stack by 100 points plus. So Ultrono really needed to not go that way because here's his armor, and now he'll take it, but he has no weapons. So. Just a wrong turn by Ultrono there. Too aggressive, nothing out on the map, and no good reason to fight somebody with better than your stack, or 100 points better stack, I would say. Still, it's quite an energetic start here. Delirium flying fast. It's always a little silly when you harp on mistakes in a game as complicated and difficult as this. There's enough to do for everyone. Nevertheless, that seems to be the premise of my demo jump series, so I'll try and keep some laughter in my heart. In that little sequence there, let's look at that last 30 seconds. So our score isn't anybody. It's an even fight. With Ultrono maybe again being a bit aggressive. If we start from 3 minutes here, again, Delirium takes the green. And luckily leaves the red for Ultrono at 3 minutes. So, mistake from Deli, of course. There's a red armor coming up, and you've got plenty of stack, but you take the teleporter. Nope, that right there was your opportunity. Now Ultrono's in the game. If Delirium secures that red armor, I believe he's taking at least 5 points more. Instead, Ultrono is able to even take the red and able to play a second it's another mistake, I would say, by Ultrono once more to go up that ramp. There's no reason to fight Delirium out there, and it goes very badly for him. So 100-100. He jumps into some lasers. He's late for an armor, and now he leaves with 90-36. Now it was even worse, but the mistake here from Delirium is not to pursue. So if Delirium chases this down, he switches to the Electrobolt for an exit damage. He does chase it down. No, he doesn't chase it down directly. So maybe I would have looked for that shot. Oh, yeah, he tries. Good play, Delirium. That's smarter than I am, of course. It's a faster shot. So I mistakenly supposed a left turn here to be correct. But no, Delirium is on the money and looking for the damage where he can actually find it. Good try. Red armor is up, so Delirium does finally make a mistake here with that kick off the wall. He needs to damage Ultrono at least on that red. Ultrono leaves the red, oh my god, and gets put out of position now, gets turned. So lucky perhaps that he only takes one EB here. Will he die for this? Taking a green and an EB is not as good as taking a red armor for free. But Delirium unable by a narrow margin to thoroughly punish. Shoots himself, steps back from the Mega, and it works, as Ultrono is also out of position for the Mega.
You are tied.
But Ultrono, with the large damage output. You know, maybe the most telling thing about that fight at a glance is Ultrono sticks to his gun, with not throughout the entirety, but Ultrono, wow, does not respect maybe Delirium's choice of going for the rockets immediately, but keeps on the Electro Bolt long enough to secure the kill. It works. Any weapon will do in a pinch. You just need damage. Delirium gets behind him with good positioning. Followers of the Demo Jump series may have heard me praise Delirium's ground positioning as, I think, the best. And using this to position yourself behind an opponent with the hit scan weaponing is a powerful way to utilize that. Nice exit damage from Delirium. But Ultrono changing 4 EBs to hold. So very good combat there. If the opening 3 minutes were a bit slack, that last 30 seconds we will revisit from about 4:30 into 5:30, as that seemed very tight to me. Now there's a yellow Delirium does not know about, so Ultrono goes for the yellow and is gunned down. Looking for damage on a red. Let's take a look at the minute between 4:30 and 5:30 to jump back. Okay, Delirium with the positioning, almost with the kill, leaves and is better. Now he has all the weapons, just missing rockets and a free armor. Ultrono, 2 stationary for a mega that's not up. Now off of spawn, he gets some. Well, off spawn he gets a pretty good reward, a red armor, 2 of the major weapons, but leaves in a very noisy fashion. So they've traded red armor and for mega, and Ultrono is taking his second weapon, his Electro Bolt. Now he's in the water when he does this, so of course it does not escape the notice of his adversary. Delirium positions right up there, is already waiting for this exit. So plenty of time to punish Ultrono, who does not react and just walks into lasers. So with 110 and 100, 100 basically, Ultrono leaves with 36. So just a very simple mistake there, I would say, from Ultrono. Going for that second weapon gives Delirium all the time he needs to punish. Maybe you take the weapon, but take a more passive escape. Or maybe you don't take the weapon and try to beat him to his upper position. But this will be a theme that we'll see later in the fight, if I recall. Delirium able to punish the red armor exit. And strong fighting. Now, interesting choice here from Ultrono. I'd say a bit of a misplay. Plasma gun is a fine weapon. It's the highest DPS in the game. But to rush with the plasma gun is probably the hardest thing to do, because it's a weapon that's more suited for your opponent walking into the bolts than the bolts running him down. There you would want hit scan. However, he is able to run him down with a rocket launcher. So why did the rocket launcher kill work? Not only did the rockets connect, but Delirium leaves the red armor for his friend. Here's the wrong turn. Delirium kills. Okay, so Ultrono rushes down with the plasma gun and is killed, but Delirium, despite surviving the fight, does not have his wits about him. He needs to go for that red armor. He's not in position, and Ultrono is able to secure it. So the plasma gun rush eventually distracts Delirium, who gives a red armor and is now able to be run down himself. It's interesting. Such fights. Now Delirium rushes down the mega health. That's not a mistake. I would also prioritize going for the mega health there as well. Very nice. Get some damage and is able to convert. There's a green standing. Does Ultrono position for the mega? Delirium does not know. Who had the mega last? It would be Delirium. So, Delirium, this is the 540 mega timing. He's over here just completely again. So, whoops. That should give Ultrono chances. But even if you miss your mega timing, that doesn't mean the other player knows it. So, there's Ultrono's wrong turn for himself. And I guess with all that space, Ultrono simply needed to just wait and see what appears. I mean, if you don't know, maybe it will appear. A critical play. To see this again. Okay, so Deli gets a mega for free. And will position himself. It's a trade, so it's a mega for a red armor. But Delirium will eventually position himself again here by the bricks. Now, Ultrono has taken the red. And this time, instead of walking out, he teleports with 100, 150. But running right into lasers. Delirium again with the ambush. First rocket is shallow, and he just eats too much damage. So what did he start with? 100, 150, and he will leave. Yep. Okay, so half the stack cut. Good way to start any fight is if you cut your opponent's stack in half. So Ultrono has the better position, but Delirium has the armor. Again, Ultrono maintains position, so it's not decisive. However, there's a wrong turn, and it's in that same hallway. So, of course, instead of going down to fight and die, there is a green armor. Can we see it? Almost. There's a green armor over there. And if Ultrono makes that turn, I believe he's still in this game, or with better chances. Green armor standing. Delirium gives it up off spawn, okay, but now even a green armor off spawn isn't enough to win the red away. Can he hold a mega with just a riot gun? The first hit is great. It's enough to turn Delirium back. Perhaps Ultrono could have fought for that mega health to the death. I don't see why not. Maybe escaping here is only luck. Delirium normally will kill you, I would say, if you're not prepared there. Nevertheless, making your opponent hit the shots is better than giving him easy shots. So, Ultrono's still in the game. Delirium low. Can the green be used? Ah! Maybe Ultrono looks for damage instead of committing. Instead of diving down, just post up and take the shot. And I think he's better. So, natural to try and pursue an enemy who you need to kill and who's running away. But if you've got the Electro Bolt, you don't need to run. You can just stand and deliver. So, that green armor really solidifies Deli's stack a bit and denies Ultrono anything. I mean, 100, It's much worse. It's a Mega for red again. With a 4-point gap and 3 minutes to play. So it's a live fight. Ooh, EBable. And loud. Wow. Could have been punished. I'd say a little soft, as you don't need to drop for bubbles. You just need to kill. The bubbles aren't going to matter that much in your next engagement, I would say. When you have dead air like that, both players perhaps missing chances to stand and EB the other as they farm. Ultrono escapes the red armor unscathed, so now he's going to turn that into a Mega. Great. Delirium fails his red armor punish, but getting behind his opponent is able to damage him heavily and attacks the Electro Bolt successfully. Once again, Ultrono could have hit one Electro Bolt to get the kill, as we saw 2 times before. This time, although he missed the initial punish, Delirium secures his lead. Now, with 7 points to play, those last 2 rushdown attacks could have gone Ultrono's way. But it's not to be. Deli completely safe, and the game is his. Very entertaining fight on WDM 5 from both players. It's a really fun map, of course, and the style of Delirium's red armor punishes, I think, secured him the victory more so than any other single play. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed Demo Jump. GG.